And hello and welcome back to another unboxing video. We have 5 boxes of fish this week. I do have a stain there because I ate an ice cream and it went everywhere, but it didn't go on my whiskers, so that's okay. But we got lots of orange fish and yellow fish and I don't even know what else. So straight into it, we have bag number 1. See if I can get the bag box things right this time. Cichlids catfish. Cichlids are a South American dwarf sucking catfish. They stay small, like 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters, great for planted tanks. All round peaceful community, cute little sucker fish. They can be quite hard to keep long term because they are sort of shy with eating food and stuff like that. So if you ever had a tropical tank and you had bristlenose, they're pretty easy. These guys are sort of a little bit harder again, but they stay super small, so you can keep them in little tiny tanks. They won't get big like bristlenose get about 15 to 18 centimeters. These guys maybe 5 centimeter max size. We have our first tetras. What are they? They look like black phantom tetras. Color up super nice. These are only little at the moment. They will get about that 20-cent piece size. Schooling, South American. Very cool. They're not a nippy tetra like some of the other ones, but they do get a decent size. So if you want sort of something that's about 4 or 5 times the size of a neon, they are good. And we are jumping to gouramis, so Southeast Asian fish. These are your red flame dwarf gouramis, called dwarf because they're small, called red flame because apparently flames are red. Kind of orange, but that's reddy orange. Lovely blue dorsal fin to them. These are all boys, but I do think I've got some female of the blue variety in one of these boxes. More Asian fish. These are reticulated loaches. They will get big, like maybe 25 centimeter, 30 centimeter big if you're lucky, usually about that 20 centimeter size, but we have seen some huge ones. Eat snails. They will attack things like guppy tails and that, so you don't want to mix them with guppies, but all around pretty cool little loaches. If you've got slightly bigger American cichlids, stuff like that, they are good for those tanks. And more Asian Raspora. It looks like 3-spot Raspora or 2-spot Raspora, depending on who you talk to. Some people count the eyes, some people don't. Some of them only have 1 spot. But micro Raspora, these are a good choice if you want something with shrimp, and it's not really going to eat the adult shrimp. They will pick off the baby shrimp, but everything kind of eats shrimp, unfortunately, apart from the odd catfish and that. Very cool little fish. They max out at about that 2.5, 3 centimeter size. Again, schooling, Southeast Asian, so same water quality as most of the South American stuff. And we have balloon mollies. So mollies are from Mexico, places like that. They will go higher pH, brackish water, which is half fresh, half salt. They even go into the Gulf of Mexico. The balloon molly is just a man-made mutation. Not really a mutation, but a man-made line-bred mutation. Not really made of man. You know what I mean. But they are round, they are cute. There's some pregnant females, there's some nice little lice. There's no lice. Some nice male ones with little dorsal fins to them. Very cool little fish. But yeah, slightly above 7 pH with those. More mollies. They look like light-tail mollies. Called light-tail molly because they're a molly with a light tail. Yeah, another nice one. Again, just a different pattern. So that crescent moon tail apparently is light tail, which is a light tail, I guess. Sure it is. Hey, we've jumped to South America. We have, oh, they are so cute, panda corydoras. Called panda because they're kind of black and white, more black and grey. Dirty pandas, maybe? Panda corydoras are a smaller species of corydoras, so about 4 to 5 centimeters. Some of the other cories can get pretty big, like 8, 9 centimeters. Super peaceful, super cute. They're not an algae eater, they just graze along the bottom. There's the bottom there, that's them grazing, doing happiness. There are more mollies, more light-tails, so there's a few bags of light-tail mollies, so we shouldn't run out of those. More corydoras. These are pygmy corydoras. Small, a little bit different than most of the other cories like the panda corydoras because these guys will swim in a little group in the middle of the tank. They will sit on the bottom like normal catfish and corydoras do, but they do that cool schooling behavior. They look like a little tetra, but they're not. They're a peaceful little corydoras. They are smaller again than the panda corydoras, so they'll max out at about that maybe 2 centimeters. So 1.5 centimeters to 2 on average. Very, very cute little fish. More balloon mollies. There's a lot of mollies in this box. And more corydoras. They're a decent size. They look like stingray corydoras. What can you say? They're South American schooling. They will get big. So these are one of the bigger types of corydoras. Super peaceful. All corydoras have got little tiny mouths. Not really even going to eat things like shrimp and that unless you've got a baby shrimp sitting in front of them. Corydoras are schooling as well, so you want a group of 3 or more, ideally 6. If you get 5 or 6 of each species, they look the best in a tank. Nice little things though. Cool stripes on them, and they get that orange pictorial fin thing happening. But that is box number 1. We're going to box number 2. Back with box number 2. A lot of fish in box number 2. We have female guppies. Lots of fancy female guppies. I think there are a couple of bags. There's the other bag. It's always good when the bags are together. Really pretty female guppies. Obviously they go well with males. If you're going to keep male and female guppies together, try and have more females than males. Otherwise the males will harass the females wanting to breed with them all the time. We have neon tetras. Nice, meaty, good sized neon tetras. Again, South American schooling. If you haven't seen a neon tetra, they are pretty awesome little fish. We have more South American fish. These are angels. It looks like maybe not a marbled angel. I'm not entirely sure what type of angel that is. But those are marbled angels. They are not marbled angels. They are something else. Still an angelfish, just a different color variety. Whatever they are, they will probably look pretty awesome. There's a lot of red fish. Is the title of this video, I unbox heaps of red fish? It probably is by now because there are so many red fish. Cherry barbs, super peaceful, awesome. They are a Southeast Asian type barb. They're a barb, not a tetra, but they act like a tetra. A lot of barbs are nippy. These are not. So they are the perfect mix for peaceful community planted fish tanks. Things like tetras and all that sort of stuff, they go really, really well. We have more fancy female guppies. I think there are, oh, there's some nice guppies that I'm not going to show you because they're going home. Haha, yes, I'm taking more fish home. I have to, that's how I get paid, in fish. I know. That is box number 2. Let's go to box number 3. Kind of match that up. We are in box number 3. It is down here. There is the other box. There's another box over there. First bag. We're halfway there. Bear with us. Oh, look at those. They are fallow catfish, which is a long, pointy snouted sucker fish from South America. Look at their snouts. That's ridiculous. Well, you can see them on the screen. Peaceful. Get about that big. Yeah, they're kind of crazy. They have a very long, pointy snout. Fun algae eater, super peaceful. Don't keep them with things that'll eat them. That applies to most fish, by the way. We have silver dollars in this bag. Big, schooling South American fish. Main thing with silver dollars is they're going to eat plants, so try not to keep them in a planted tank unless you don't like your plants because they will just inhale all of them. Not silver dollars. Oh, they are red-based snooks or red snooks. They're a pretty awesome fish. These are a South American cichlid. Their mouth extends, like really extends, like that extends. Yeah, we haven't had them for a while. They will go that lovely orangey red color when they're small. They're a bit boring and plain colored, and they will get big. They'll get like maybe that 25 to 40 centimeters if you're lucky. I think most of them average about that 30 centimeter sort of size. Haven't had them for a long time. I think there's only about half a dozen or so of those left here. But we have those available. We have some golden white cloud mountain minnows. So just the gold version of your white cloud mountain minnows. Perfect for frog ponds, cold water, eat mosquitoes, don't eat frogs. They're all round pretty awesome, peaceful little fish. Looks like we have a few more bettafish. Not entirely sure what type. Looks like a belltail down the bottom. Oh, they all look like belltail bettas. belltails are one of the cheaper types, so under $10. Those are maybe half moons or deltas, probably deltas. Deltas are a pretty one as well. Delta just means a bigger delta tail. That's why they call them that. That was box number 3. We're going to box number 4. Box number 4. It's a good time to subscribe or click the thumbs up thing if you've made it this far, because that helps the algorithm thing, and everything like that is exciting on the internet. Oh, they're nice. Look at them. They are albino corydoras. Oh, they're chunky too. They are a decent size albino corydoras. Peaceful, South American, again, schooling because they're a corydoras. Really nice little fish. Don't eat algae, they just rummage around the bottom, eat uneaten food and worms and all that wonderful stuff. More orangey red fish. It's definitely the theme. So it looks like red swordtails. There's a few nice ones in there. I can see lots of red fish in these. Pineapple swordtails. Called pineapple swordtails because they've got a lovely pineapple flavour. More pineapple swordtails. Actually looks like a lot of swordtails. More red swordtails. A murky bag of snails. Mystery snails from South America. They will get pretty big, like that sort of size. Good little scavengers if you don't want catfish and want a snail. Those are the snails to go for. More angelfish. Looks like just your normal stripy, cool angelfish. What is in that bag? Oh, they're nice. Look at them. They're red again. Why is everything red? Red pencilfish. Pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure what scientific name they are. They are a type of pencilfish. Pencilfish are South American, the same as tetras, just a slightly different shape. Call them a pencilfish because they have like a black line on them sometimes. And apparently pencils have black lines. Wait, more orange fish. There are so many orange fish. They are more Cediotrophus, so red zebras. So, and wait, another bag. I must have got heaps of these. I think I did order a lot of these. So these are a Malawi cichlid, high pH. Don't mix them with all the others. Get big, maybe 20 centimeters. Mouth brooders, which means that the females have the eggs in the mouth and then incubate them for about a month and then spit out all the little babies. Very, very cool fish. If you haven't seen that, just Google mouth brooders. Mouth brooders doing things with their mouth. Don't even Google that. That was box number 4. We're going to box number 5, which is now. For box number 5, you get to see this side of me because apparently you always see the other side. I don't know why, but you get this side. Probably because I'm right-handed and this is awkward. Now I know why. Oh, look, this is not working. Bear with us. We have dwarf gouramis. They are male blue dwarf gouramis. My head over here. We're going to the other side. So much better. See, that's why we're on this side and not that side. There. Now you can see them. Those are male blue dwarf gouramis. Same as the red ones at the start of the video, but they're blue. Yeah, they're the same fish. They are just color bred or line bred. Not color bred, line bred to be different colors. Oh, look, they're not red. How good's that? Those are electric blue rams. And yeah, they're a decent size. They look super, super healthy. Perfect time if you want some electric blue rams. I know a few people have been after them. I think there's a few bags of rams in here as well. See if I can find, oh, there they are. Platinum rams. They are nice. So these are the albino version of your blue ram, and the albino version just lightens them up. So they're like a really nice silvery color. And instead of the brown head on the blue ones, they have a gold head, which is what albino does to brown. It just makes it go a lovely yellowy gold color. It's so cool. Very, very nice fish to breed. You want soft water. They are from South America, like most of the tetras and stuff in this video. Very, very cool. Peaceful. They stay small, so about that 5-6 centimeter size. Perfect for planted tanks. Normal cichlid behavior. And normal cichlid behavior means that they will breed and then they will chase other fish away from their territory. So you want sort of at least a 60 centimeter tank for a pair of them. Another South American fish. These are pretty cool as well. These are ember tetras. They go bright red, hence why they call them ember tetras, because embers are red. They're so good with names, aren't they? Yeah, very, very small. They get half the size of a neon tetra, or grow to half the size of a neon tetra. That's probably a little bit better English. They are cool. That's all I'm saying. They are a cool tropical fish. Another bag. Asian fish. Clown loaches. We have more clown loaches in stock, so this is just a top up. We do have quite a few in stock at the moment. I kind of want a big tank with a lot of clown loaches. I think I say that every video when I take the clown loaches. There's more clown loaches. I've only got about 8 of them at home. I need more, but I'm not taking any of these. We have lots of clown loaches. We have more silver dollars, so there'll be a nice group of silver dollars available as well. Females. These are female powder blue gouramis, and lots of them. They look good. Sometimes they come in and they look a little bit mingy. These don't look mingy. Yep, they're all fat and lovely. Bubble nest builders, so if you've ever bred things like bettafish before, they breed exactly the same. The male builds a big nest of bubbles, female lays the eggs, she buggers off, and the male does all the work. So yes, very, very cool. They're not as blue as the boys, but they will go a nice light blue color. What is in that bag? More gouramis. We have honey dwarf gourami. A lovely fish. I know. If anything is being called lovely, it is a honey dwarf gourami. We had them, I think, last week, probably the week before, the week before, the week before. They are just a nice, peaceful fish. I'm sure there'll be males and females in there because we usually get a mix of them. Bigger silver sharks, or bala sharks as they're called overseas. They will get huge, around that 30-40 centimeter size, maybe a tiny bit bigger if you're lucky in a huge tank. Most of them max out about 30 centimeters. They're like torpedoes, they'll just go back and forward. They are a schooling fish. They're only called a shark because they look like a shark. They don't actually attack other fish, but they do get big enough, and probably even at this size, they would eat ember tetras, try and eat neons. They're not really a predatory thing, but they're gonna inhale other fish as they go past them. So you wanna keep them with slightly bigger stuff. There is another bag of those as well. That looks like, those are the platinum rams. That looks like all of box number 5. So you like this video, please click the thumbs up. And that is the subscribing thing. We will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.
What's this about? They'll say. Yeah, just ever 6. We're going to get up there. We're ready when America's out and get as a kid in the outside of who's not. Yeah, what's this shit? What's this about? Hey, we're eating a spot, not a man, which can become there. All of that.